mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest.
The key is you have to want to change. You have to want to create the reality. You can find, self-help stuff. You can go to Jasmine's website. You can, YouTube stuff. But ultimately, it's going to come down to your thoughts create your reality. So the simple example I give, right, Jasmine, when I'm teaching this is, I can walk into a room with you and Ricardo, and I can say, hey, how's everyone doing? And Ricardo might think nothing about it. He might just be like, oh, Mike's walking into a room saying, what's up? If you have a feeling or a misconception about me, or if, not a misconception, just you might be like, why is Mike such a jerk? Why is he so cocky? And if you want to view me that way, even though I'm saying something as simple as, hey, everyone, how's it going? You can view it that way because that's your reality. You've chosen, I'm a jerk, I'm an a-hole, I don't like Mike. And so anything I say will reflect that to you. If Ricardo thinks Mike's my boy, we've helped each other so much, he's good, then he's going to view me as, oh yeah, Mike's here. What's up, my man? And when I realized that about 2 or 3 years ago, it blew my mind. People can think what they want to think, and that literally creates their reality. And so if you want to think you are wealthy and rich and people want to be with you and attract the right people, you can. But only if you really believe it.
Yeah, definitely. People will have preconceived notions. And so you got to check not only the preconceived notions that you might have about somebody else, but the preconceived notions you have about yourself. Constantly, we all feel some type of way about ourselves in a negative light, whether you don't like your weight or, you don't like, something. There's something that somebody doesn't like about themselves. And so they constantly, every day, it's a battle, making sure that you're saying positive affirmations to yourself and not, tearing your own self down. And that's the same thing, in regards to building wealth. You might compare your status or your inner potential to somebody else's. And if you're not perceiving it properly, you can set yourself up for an adverse effect and attraction as opposed to a positive one, as opposed to maybe like necessarily envy, right? But admiration, or you have one of jealousy. Those two different frequencies perceiving the same thing will lead to different cellular, molecular responses in your body and attractions that you will receive in life. And when you talk about the only thing that I would say as far as like to help people is give yourself time to succeed. You have to give yourself time to succeed, whether it's building wealth, whether it's changing your mindset, whether it's changing your diet, whatever it is, it's a constant daily battle. It's a constant daily work, okay? Progress. And so, that's how I would say, just give yourself time to succeed. But that's why it's key to plug into people like Jasmine to help you keep on point with your frequency and your energy and your consciousness, and run with the runners so we can keep you on point with the mindset and the wealth accumulation and assets and crypto. That's where the community is. That's where, that family is, that structure, that foundation. And when you got a strong core, a strong foundation, good people around you, it doesn't matter what the outside world sees. It doesn't matter what they try to perceive about you. Long as, your family looks at you in a certain way, or your significant other looks at you in a certain way, you can care less how somebody else looks at you. And that's all that's important. But most importantly, of course, is how you look at yourself as well.